Hello, my friends. It's Jory with the Blissful Knowing, numerologist, intuitive counselor, and happiness coach here with our December energy report. I need to shake a pom-pom. Two pom-poms, one pom-pom because I made it here before December officially starts, even though we shifted energies November 28th. That's when we began the shift. The second pom-pom, I already forgot why. I'll shake it anyway. Oh, second pom-pom, thank you, is because the energies have lifted. And that feels really, really good. I feel really good about this combination that we have moved into for December. I'm waiting for people to come on. So before I go into anything too juicy, I'm going to do a little show and tell. Shane, you made it. Third pom-pom. Shane, I just had two opening pom-poms and you deserve a third shake. So good to have you here. All right, we're waiting for some people to come on. So I'm going to do a quick show and tell of the new jewelry pieces that came in this week because they're so beautiful and I'm so excited. I was very selective with the new pieces. I only got a few, but they were calling me and I know that they're meant for specific people out there. They always are. So I don't know if it's going to show up at all on the screen, but this is a ruby in kyanite, and yeah, the color is not showing up very good on the screen, but it is so gorgeous. It's kind of like a teal blue and a denim blue combined, a little bit of a turquoisey, but that ruby stands out, and I felt like this piece is for someone who is ready to celebrate their worth and their value. That's what the ruby was saying to me when it called to me. It's like, know your worth, know your value. And the blue is associated with the throat chakra. So that's saying, I know my value and I'm going to speak in a way that represents how much I value myself. I'm going to speak my truth coming from a place of loving myself. So this is a very important piece and I cannot wait to see who it goes to. And then I got two gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous turquoise pieces. Now, it's so interesting to me that I have been getting a lot of pulls to buy blue pieces, and that is, again, the throat chakra. And I feel like there's this collective energy of the divine feminine that wants to rise up within us so that we can speak our feelings, speak our truth. And when I say that feminine energy, it's in all of us, men and women. We both have masculine and feminine energy. So I have these two turquoise pieces for those of you that feel it's time to use your voice, speak your truth, stand in a place of leadership, creativity, speak your voice in a creative expression way. But the Larimar pieces too that were in that I showed you guys last time, those are the blue for the throat chakra. Those are the calming pieces. And then this piece is so precious. Oh my gosh, you guys, it's magic. And I would suggest that you wear it on a regular chain, which I have on the shop, but I have it on this choker just because it's easier to display. This is a green amethyst. It is spark of freaking delicious. And it's a healing stone with green healing energy to soothe and heal. If you're going through things and you feel that you need to heal, it's also a great stone for prosperity. But it's time to heal and get your shine back and sparkle. So there's somebody out there who needs this piece to heal and get back to who they really are so that they can shine brighter than ever. It's so sparkalicious, you guys. It's absolutely stunning. So all these pieces are listed on the blissfulknowing.com. It's a teardrop. I don't know if you can even see that. All of these pieces are listed on the blissfulknowing.com in the jewelry category of my shop. The other pieces really quickly that I'm surprised are still here because Larimar is usually my number one most popular stone is the Larimar Goddess piece. Love this setting. Again, that feminine energy, bringing in creativity, nurturing the self, expressing yourself creatively, authentically. The Larimar and Aquamarine. Oh, I love this piece so much. So stunning. It looks like the Caribbean Sea. And this moonstone, I'm in shock. It's still, I'm like, am I supposed to keep you? You're so gorgeous. Oops, that's backwards. This stunning moonstone piece. For me, I feel like this one reminds me of Saturn. So it's like Moonstone is new beginnings, and it's also that feminine energy again, but also boundaries, healthy boundaries. That was a big subject for November. So this could be a reminder to protect your energy field, to create an aura of feminine energy, divine feminine energy, and shine and beam. And I will tell you guys, I decided to keep this piece. Citrine pieces. You know what, Shane? I just sold my last citrine, but I can special order. And that's my favorite thing to do, is to find the perfect piece to match. I'm like a crystal matchmaker. So if you have someone that you want the citrine piece for yourself or for a loved one, I will show you what's available, and we can pick from all sorts of pieces. It's so fun. And then you can tell me which one calls to you, because there's hundreds and hundreds and thousands of pieces actually that I could choose from, and it's hard. Can't have them all. So I will show you what's available, and that's like so fun for me. If anybody else is listening and wants to pick a custom chosen stone for a loved one or for yourself, or maybe you love one of the stones, you're in my VIP group, the Blissful Knowing VIPs, and you've been seeing the jewelry and you saw a stone you liked or a setting you liked, but it wasn't feeling like the right piece for you. Hi, Christy. I can special order a piece. I will go on a personal shopping scavenger hunt for you. I used to be a personal shopper, and I also used to be a jewelry designer. So I can show you what's available in that stone or in that setting, or you can tell me what your emotional needs are. What do you need to strengthen? Because I am so in awe of how much power these crystals hold. I've had so many people come to me and tell me that jewelry has absolutely healed me. It is my power piece. And I had never felt so drawn to a piece until this piece came along, and I knew it was for me the whole time, but I'm like, I'm going to list it just in case. And then nope, immediately I knew after I wore it last live stream. I'm like, this is my piece. This is my piece. It's got the green for the heart chakra and the black, and there's also a dark red that helps for the grounding into the root chakra. So I feel like it grounds my energy, my love energy. It lets everything emit through my heart, which is always my intention. Instead of having my energy up here, I'm very much an upper chakra. Oh, I'm reading your thing, Christy. I was thinking about that. I'm very much an upper chakra person. So a lot of my energy goes up here in the crown chakra, and I needed to bring it down. So we've got the heart and the root. It's bringing it down to like balance that those lower chakras are bringing the energy into the lower chakras to balance that high energy. So I feel so calm and centered when I wear this piece. And after my last live stream with it on, I just did not take it off. I couldn't take it off. So I'm like, you're mine. I love you. Thank you for coming into my life and healing me and balancing me. The crystals really do heal and balance us. It is so powerful. They all have a frequency. And so the right pieces always end up in the right hands and work magic, even if you're not wearing them, even if you're just holding them and meditating with them, or they're in your aura near you, next to your bed or your workspace. Unbelievable. Okay, I've rambled on for a long time waiting for people to come on, and now we have some people on. I have so much I want to tell you. There's no way I'm going to be able to get everything out, and that actually leads me into something else I wanted to tell you guys. Whew. Okay, let me go a little bit about November just to kind of lead into this. November, holy shit, you guys. November, holy shit. That knocked me out, that wiped me out, but I needed that. It was like a soul car wash. We had 11 energy and an eclipse. And that eclipse was direct to the direct degree of my sun. The other eclipse was on my moon. Holy shit, you guys. This is probably just me, but I know that there have been many people I've talked to that have felt the eclipse. But the 11 energy, whenever we have that 11 energy that we have for November, I always use my water glass and to show you that it's high frequency energy coming in. Okay, it wants to attune you to that high frequency, to that next level, to that quantum leap. Shane's saying, I felt it. I knew you did, because you're Taurus. Especially if you guys are Taurus or Scorpio, you really, really, really probably felt that. But there are people that I've talked to that had neither of those that definitely felt it. But 11 energy is going to shake things up with that high. Think of an opera singer, that high-pitched, high frequency that can shatter a glass. That energy is coming in and it shakes things up. And so any soot at the bottom of your subconscious is going to shake to the surface. And I felt like I was in a snow globe, and there was a rug at the bottom of the snow globe, and all the snow was under the rug. And then the eclipse came. Holy shit, you guys. Shake, 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 shake. Everything that was under the rug was in front of my face. Everything that I had been not looking at, zoomed in, amplified, boom, you have to face this now. You have to face this now. It's time to look at this because you need to clear it if you want to elevate, ascend to that quantum leap higher frequency that is the 11 energy. So you need to make that jump. And how do you make that jump? By letting go of what's heavy so you can fly up to that next level, because everything I've been seeing is ones and fours, ones and fours, ones and fours for like 6 weeks. And that's always my personal sign for leveling up. 1 is new, 4 is foundation. It's time to build a new foundation, a new level up, a new step up in your life. And that 11 energy was saying in November, answer the call. Answer the call to level up to a higher frequency. We're all being called to do this, but a lot of people resist this, and this is why we stay stuck, and this is why we create suffering for ourselves. This is the pain that we feel, because the pain is resistance to our natural selves, resisting our own expansion, and our expansion is going to happen no matter what. We have to keep up with it. We have to keep up with it. Hi, Deb. So that means if you want to match this new frequency, you have to let go of anything that is of a lower frequency that is keeping you at that lower level. And that is intense. That is kind of a harsh reality to sometimes to have to face. Sometimes you have to do things that you don't want to do, but that you know you need to do. And when you do them, you feel relief. You feel lighter. And you obviously, there's grief and there's emotion that comes up because that's part of the releasing, physical releasing. But you'll know that it was the right decision if you feel lighter, because you're back in that higher, lighter frequency. You were able to line up with it. You were able to match up with it. So you feel relief. And the higher up you're going to go, the clearer your intuition is going to be, because your antenna is going higher and higher and higher. And so your inner knowing is going to give you that calmness, that reassurance that you are on the right track. Even though it was a hard decision, you are on the right track. You are moving forward now into more and more expansion, greater expansion. So that 8 energy we had in November was about taking control of your life, creating boundaries, respecting yourself. And that 11 was asking us, come on guys, let's level up. So how did you, or maybe you're still thinking about it and that's okay. But for me, I knew I had to take strong measures to take control of my life in order to level up. And a lot of the energy was around values. So valuing your time and energy, where are you putting it? What do you value? What are your core values? What do you want to bring into your future? Because 8 and 11 was about manifesting your dream future. Manifesting your dream future. What does it look like? And what are you valuing that you want to bring into the future? And so that means you might have to leave other things behind that are not a match to those values, that are not a match to that frequency that you want to fully embody and maintain into your future. So when this shit hit the fan, because it hit the fan, you guys, November 7th, I had posted in the Jory's live stream library, hey guys, I want to come on and do another live stream. November 8th, it was like flat on the ground. It was like the earthquake happened, the rubble happened, and my hand was like sticking out of the rubble, and I was like, but wait, I need to tell the people. It was so funny. I was like, I need to go live and tell the people, we just had an earthquake. Did you guys feel that? And my higher self was like, I'm like, I want to be of service. My higher self was like, the best way that you can serve is to serve yourself right now, because girl, you have a lot of integrating to do, and the power and potency of your message is directly proportional to the amount of integration that you have done. So you need to really learn what's going on here. And now here we are in this 9 energy that just shifted on the 28th, which is bigger picture, and 3 energy of speaking our truth. So here I am speaking my truth from this bigger picture, from nine energies bringing enlightenment, from this new enlightened place, looking back on the bigger picture and being able to say, guys, this whole year has been about healing, family, relationships, nurturing yourself, nurturing others, but finding balance between giving and receiving. And so much healing can come from this year, but we have to really look at things. And the Scorpio energy gave us a chance to really go within and dive deep into what is really going on and what beliefs can we let go of, what experiences do we need to let go of, what people do we need to part ways with so that we can move forward in life. Everything is about growth. Everything is about expansion. And we have got to keep up with it. We are in a very fast moving stream, you guys. The energies are so freaking high and getting higher. You can tell because time is speeding up so freaking fast. Shane, I want to read everything you wrote, but I'm going to have to read it after because it's a lot and it won't let me see it all. So November was intense. And this 6th year, again, has been about healing. And I can tell you I've done a lot of healing. And it's been beautiful. And I've also been doing a lot of service, which is the 6th energy as well, which I love. But what I need to tell you guys before I go into December is that the first week of December is kind of the tail end of this 6th energy of community, family, marriage, divorce, home, relationships, artistic endeavors. I'm probably forgetting things, but we start to get the energy of 2023 seeping in after the first week of December. I always feel it after around December 6th. I start to feel the new energy. So I want you guys to look back on all of the healing and all of the relationships and all of the balance between giving and receiving that you've come to, that place that you've come to now, because we're really at the end of it. We're bringing in the 7th year, which I'm really excited about. But this leads into what I wanted to tell you guys about what I was inspired to type in another group earlier. And that is because my community, my Good Vibe Tribe is so important to me. I want to put my energy into nurturing this community of Good Vibe Tribe members that I've worked with personally, or you've been following me on the live streams. We've interacted, maybe we haven't, but I'm feeling called to create a more intimate experience with a select group of people who are ready to level up and really, really looking for soul nourishment and community nourishment. There's so much power in community, and I want to create a small online community of people who really want to support and uplift each other. And I have so much to share, like constantly all day long. I'm like, oh, I just want to get on and tell people all this stuff. But I've been blocked, and I know now it's because I need to have a dedicated group that I can share with that is truly invested in fully immersing into spiritual growth and taking things to the next level, which the 7th year is all about. It is introspection, spiritual study, detoxification. It's a quieter, privater time. And I'm like, I don't know how much I'm going to want to be online, but I want to be online for the people who we can support each other's growth. So I don't know how that's going to look for the live streams next year, but I want to create a space online for a select group of people where we can engage, and I may even engage on a daily basis. And I'm going to share a lot of stuff, and it's like welcoming you into my home and my daily life so that I can fully nurture your spiritual growth, and I will receive in return fulfillment, knowing that I am helping and supporting your spiritual growth, and that I'm sharing, because I have so much I want to share with you guys. So the group Good Vibe Tribe, hosted by Jory Cooper Swick, is the group that I set up a while ago for private events. I have made a post in that group asking if anyone is interested in learning more about, I'm not even sure how it's going to look yet, but I feel that there is a select group of people that I'm supposed to work with more consistently, showing up for them more consistently, more intimately, more raw. You get Jory in the fuzzy robe with her hair up and no makeup, touring around the house. God knows what it's going to be, but it's just a more intimate setting. And we used to do private live streams And it's just really cozy and it feels really good because everybody's of a like frequency. Shane's saying we need a field trip to Sedona. Shane, I don't know if you know that I was working on that years ago and actually have a group all set up for that too. So that's a possibility because I already have a couple people that would contribute to that retreat as far as their offerings, including Holly Sierra, my dear friend who's an artist. So we had been talking recently about doing a retreat that's for an art and healing that would offer like sound healing and massage and all these things and art therapy. So Shane, you're probably picking up on all that. Anyway, I want to create a group where I feel really, really close to you guys and can share openly because I am a very private person, but I have so many stories to tell you that are so just it's great spiritual lessons that I've learned. And I feel like I have a big story that wants to come out. And I want to be able to inspire and uplift you guys with that story. But I feel like that story is reserved for just a select amount of people right now. I wish I could write a book, but I can't because it's out of respect for other people that would be featured in the book. So anyway, that's that. Please check out Good Vibe Tribe, hosted by Jory Cooper Swig. I'll link it in the comments. And if you're interested in being one of the select few people that I work more intimately with in a group setting, and then we can do some private things, obviously. But we're really, really sharing a whole bunch of content with you guys. That would be awesome. I can't wait to see who is interested. Yay, Christy. Yay, Kelly. It's so funny. Kelly says, I'm ready for more Jory time. And I was actually getting this all day. Like, my higher self's like, tell them if they want more Jor, it's available. More Jor is available at your fingertips. It will be. And it's really going to be fun because, you know, half of this stuff is fucking comedic for me. I mean, it's really, I like to deliver spiritual knowledge in a fun way. And so it's kind of like you get the comedy show and you get a ton of great information all at the same time. And I'm here to entertain you and hopefully enlighten you. But you need to also feel that you are ready and want to be part of this really beautiful community, like, you know, gathering in a circle where we're all able to support and share. And even if you don't want to contribute with your words, you contribute with your energy. So I'm looking for people who are ready to contribute with their energy so we can co-create a collective community experience, which the 6th year is all about. So is the age of Aquarius, which we are in. And March, especially Pluto, is going into Aquarius for a bit of time, which will really up level our sense of community and wanting to create that supportive tribe. So this is the closest thing right now to me inviting you all into my home to visit for a while. So we'll see how this goes. I don't have enough details yet, but this just came to me today that my higher self said you need to put out an invitation to those that have been wanting more, that are dedicated to the spiritual growth path, that are open to more exciting avenues for expansion. So can't wait to see who all is ready, especially next year when we're not going to want to be too extroverted. We're going to want to have a closed little introverted situation where we are tranquil and peaceful and growing. Okay, so now that I spent like 45 minutes on that, I don't even know if we're going to get to cards. I hope so. I just want to also say that blissfulknowing.com, I so appreciate every single one of you who has supported me and continues to support me. And please consider, I don't have a lot right now in my shop for holiday gifts, but I do have some very important holiday gifts, which is the Blissful Knowing deck and the Love is Everywhere deck and the pendulums. This is not the pendulum. There's a rainbow pendulum and it's somewhere hiding. But those are fantastic stocking stuffers, super fantastic stocking stuffers. I'm waiting for my next shipment to come in like next week, but I have a couple still in stock. Life-changing, guys. I've had people say I gave it to so-and-so and they said that they keep it on their nightstand, the heart cards, and it's the best gift they ever got because it really is life-changing. It helps people to connect with who they really are and feel peace and guidance. She uses them every night before bed. The pendulum is such a great way to get more clarity. And I have a few other things in the shop, the jewelry and a couple pyramids and meditation wands. So please keep me in mind. Also 2 children's books. Please keep me in mind for the holidays. I so appreciate all of you. All right, so let's talk about December's energies, which feel super yum. Sagittarius, we're going to talk about the numbers, but we're in Sagittarius season right now, and it is ruled by Jupiter. It is very optimistic. It's also indulgent. And so we entered into the energies of 3 and 9. 3 because December is a 12 month. So we always have that optimistic 3. 3 is super optimistic and social. We're always going to have that every December. Optimistic and social and chatty. But this year we also have 9 because when you add 2022 together, that's 6. You add that with December's 3 and you get 9. So 3 and 9, we actually have 3, 6, 9, which is so beautiful. It's a triad. Yeah, I was going to say, is that how you say it? Triad. It's the most harmonious combination because these are numbers of the heart. These are loving numbers. These are social numbers. These are creative numbers. 3, 6, and 9. How beautiful. 3, 6, 9. So I think this is going to be a really nice holiday season because that 3 is social, that 6 wants the family and the community, that 9 is generous and giving. Where it could fall, I don't like to go too much into the negative, but 9 can feel depressed and 3 can feel rejected. So if you're feeling alone, this is why it's so important to me that I want to create an online community where we can support each other. I would recommend to you that if my personal tribe doesn't feel like the right fit for you, that you find and that you strengthen your online community during the holiday season. But just know that in next year and as soon as after December 6th, we're going to all start to feel like less people. Amy, I'm totally off track. Amy, I've been thinking about you all day and was going to message you and be like, I haven't seen you for so long and I hope you're okay. You're back. Please watch the beginning because I was thinking of you when I made that post in the Good Vibe Tribe group about getting together with you guys. Okay, so 3 and 9. 3 is about speaking your truth. Sagittarius is about the truth. And 9 is about enlightenment. Sagittarius is about spiritual truth and enlightenment. So what we are being called to do is take the 9 energy of bigger pictures and enlightenment and zoom out and look back at this year, look back at November, and really, really ask ourselves, what is my truth? My personal truth. All truths are true. Everyone is in their own reality, personal reality bubble with their own personal reality filters. So your truth is going to look different from another person's truth. Before you speak your truth to others, you need to first speak it to yourself. And you may never need to speak it to others, but this is about speaking that truth to yourself, zooming out, looking at your life, looking at the big picture of your life, and asking yourself, what is true for me? And because 9 is the end of the cycle, we go in cycles from 1 to 9 in numerology, it's what can I learn? Where's the enlightenment from this end of this cycle, this graduation? How can I graduate and again, up level? What can I take with me that I've learned into this new chapter of my life, into this new year? January brings lots of new beginning energy because it's a 1 month. So what do I want to take with me? And what do I want to leave behind? But you're not really leaving anything behind because you know loss is a loss. It's always a gain. You gain growth. You gain experience. You gain clarity. So what can you take with you into the future? What is a match to this new you? Because that eclipse is like walking through a door. I forgot to tell you this important part. So when we have an eclipse, we have the darkness covering the light, the moon and the sun. The moon covers the sun. And so it's like the lights are going out. And when the lights come back on, everything has changed. And maybe you don't notice it right away because the eclipses can have a lasting effect up to 6 months. And so, and also like they can build up before that. So things may have been building up, but once those lights come back on, that light switch comes back on, you're not the same person you were. And it's as if you walked through a door And I saw it so many times in my mind's eye. And you look behind and you're like, you got thrust, really thrust through a door, shaken and thrust through a doorway. And you look behind, disoriented by the rubble from the earthquake, and all that's standing is a door that's closed. And you turn around and you grab that doorknob and you're shaking it, you're turning it, and it's locked. You can no longer go back to who you were. You can try, but you are no longer a frequency match to who you were. You are not the same person. So this is really, really big. And so my question for you guys is, what do you need to let go of and what do you need to invite in? What do you need to release and what do you need to summon? What is calling you? Expansion is calling you, and what does that expanded version of yourself look like? Tap in. Today is the last day of this 11 energy, so you can visualize and you can connect into your intuition and tap in, because that 8 energy too is asking you to look in your future. So what does it look like? Embody that energy. Embody those personality traits, because you are becoming you. You've expanded, and now you're just aligning with this new expansion that's been waiting for you. Very, 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 very powerful time. Holy moly. Okay, so 3 and 9 are super creative. It's fun. You know, it's generous. It's creating yummy cookies and yummy food and decorating, all that 3 creative expression and wrapping things in a pretty way. Just a lighthearted, chatty energy, which is making me, of course, want to gather with you guys, the Good Vibe Tribe, and chat it up more and more this month privately. And the 9 is saying it's time to let go of stuff. I'm going to be going through my closet, my emotional closet I've gone through. My physical closet needs to be gone through. So does my fridge. So 9 is letting go and donating, clearing things out, making space. It's so perfect for the end of the year. Making space for the new that comes in January. And because the 7 year coming up, that's again coming up after December 6th, we can start to feel this, brings in that detoxification energy. So what is toxic in your life? And it doesn't have to be something scary, but it's something that's no longer a match to this new you that's walked through the door. That is toxic to your current vibration because it creates resistance. It doesn't resonate. It creates static. It's not a match. Shane's talking about his fridge too. We need a fridge cleaning party. All right, so is that all I have to say? I feel like I have so much more to say on the 3-9, but it's, 9's finishing things up because it's conclusions. And with that 3 creative energy and the 6th year being artistic, you may have projects you need to finish. I have my project that I've got to finish. I've given myself the deadline, December 31st. I have to finish it. I'm ecstatic to tell you guys about it. Freaking ecstatic. Stephanie, you got a new fridge. It's a symbol. It's a sign. That means you're ready to bring in new things that nourish you. Ha ha ha. Okay, I'm not going to do my weird wink. I'm excited to tell you guys about my new project. So freaking excited about it because it's so major and such a dream come true. And I know that I just need to finish my part of it. And so I'm going to work on that. And cannot wait to tell you guys more about that. Yes, it's the project, Shane. Yes, 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 yes. There's other people working on the project with me that are doing some things too that they're not finished with. So I'm hoping that in January I can tell you guys all about this, or maybe sooner if I get this like overwhelming impulse to just at least tell you. Stephanie's been waiting. Stephanie and Shane both know about it. Oh, buzzing, buzzing, buzzing. It is so exciting. It's changed my whole life. It's changed my whole life, not working on it, but actually working with it. And it has the power to change your life too. Ah! Okay, settle. Guys, I want to pull some cards. Thank you, Shane. I want to pull some cards. All right, now, I asked which cards wanted to talk, and I got Zen Blossoms again for our main reading because they are so buzzy. They're high frequency. We've leveled up. We're in the high frequency. I am working so hard to get these out for you guys again, printed out for you guys again. I am working to find a new printer. I went back to my old printer and got a dead end. It's just not going to happen with them. So if you have this deck, consider yourself super blessed because this truly could be a limited edition deck. But I'm going to try to bring it back to life for you guys. It's a freaking powerful deck. It makes me so happy. I've been working with it so much lately. So we're going to do the Zen Blossoms for what we have, want, need, and get. So wish I could have these for you guys by Christmas, but it's not looking that way. You never know. Miracles could happen. I see a route where it's possible, but it would be a real pinch with the time. So we're going to use these for what we have, want, need, and get. Then we're going to do our, how did we do this last time? Blessing to remember. Yeah, from the Blissful Knowing deck. Oh, there's my favorite card. You are a healer. Guys, this is such a freaking powerful deck. It's such a fun deck to give as a gift. It can change lives, and it's so easy to use because all of the information is right there on the card. I remember I was thinking of my mom when I made this deck because she always wanted me to interpret the one-word cards for her because she doesn't like to tap into her intuition quite as much as I do. And so when I made this deck, I thought, oh, my mom's going to instantly know what the message is. It's so great as a beginner's deck. But I highly recommend the one-word cards for strengthening your intuition, and you can get some really, really beautiful, profound readings from these one-word cards. So they're an invitation for you to tap into your higher self. Love is everywhere. This is such a gorgeous deck for stocking stuffers. Really good price point for stocking stuffers. It's a gorgeous gift, truly, especially if you pair it with one of my rainbow chakra pendulums, which is hiding. Here you are. It's just really beautiful. It's so much beauty and love. You're giving the gift of beauty and love because it's hearts and beauty from the earth that has a super high frequency because it's Oregon too. So I'll link everything below. Let's do our challenge to embrace from my Love is Everywhere Hearts and Nature cards. Can we all just celebrate? The audio is so fabulous. Thank you, everybody up there who told me it was my other phone that was creating the issues. All right, so we're going to do our 4 cards from the Zen Blossoms. Let me do a fluff. You know, your hair is an extension of your intuitive antenna, so I feel that I need to poof it up. Poof it up, poof it up. All right, we're going to do 4 cards. What we have, want, need, and get. Have no magic shuffle. These cards take way too long for that. We have spent enough time chatting. We don't have time for no magic shuffle. Okay, a blessing to remember and challenge to embrace. I'm still visualizing myself buried under the rubble going, I need to do a live stream and tell the people what happened with the eclipse. And my guy's like, oh, you need to recover and you need to integrate. And now I feel so free that I finally get to come on and tell you guys, I made it. I survived. I cried almost every single day of November. Holy shit. Lots of releasing. There's a chemical constituent associated with every false belief that needs to be released through tears or some other way. Okay. Have, want, need, and get from the Zen Blossoms. What do we have, friends? Let's see. Woo, yes. Focus. Oh yeah. Now see, we're getting into darker lighting, so you're not going to appreciate the vibrance of this deck, which is a bummer. But I was waiting for 30 minutes to come on because I was waiting for a package to be delivered that never came, and so that sucked. Anyway, I didn't realize how dark it was going to be. So focus is what we have, and this is a gazania, and it looked like a bullseye target. My God, how cool is nature? Can you believe that's a real flower? So much prettier when it's in focus. When you have it in focus, no pun intended, when you have in front of you, you can really appreciate it. So we have focus, and this goes back to focusing on what you want for your future. What do you want to bring into your future? What do you want to leave behind? Don't focus on that. And this is that bullseye target. So this is Sagittarius pulling back the arrow, aiming high into the future. 8 and 11 were about visualizing your future. focusing on your future. So you have future focus. Hopefully you have clarity on what you want to bring into your future. What do you value? What's important to you? Who do you want to embody? What do you want to be? What's the expanded version of you look like? Focus. This is what we have. Focusing on what we want, not what we don't want. Focusing on the reality we prefer so we can create that reality for ourselves with focused intention. This is a lot like the intention card from the heart deck, because it's keeping your eyes on the prize, keeping yourself centered and focused. What is important to you? For me, creating a community of healing, supportive community of healing is my focus. I'm going to my 9th year of service to humanity and brotherhood. And this 6th year has showed me the importance of community. This is why this is all happening and culminating with the Good Vibe Tribe private events group, because I want to create a community of healing that we can all benefit from and contribute equally, all of us, our collective positive intention and energy. So this isn't just me giving to you guys, this is all of us giving to each other. Support and love, creativity, inspiration, sharing, truly sharing our resources and our wisdom and our experience. This is so beautiful. I love it so much. Okay. So what do we want? Hell yeah, inspiration. Inspiration. I want to shake a pom-pom, but it's getting really dark. I love this lavender, Spanish lavender flower, because here we have the inspiration comes through our crown chakra, which is associated with this purple color, and this looks like a crown. And here we have light in the crown. What do you get when you get an inspiration? You get the light bulb over your head. Yes, ding, bing. Inspiration. That's what happened to me today when I was told you need to ask and invite people who's ready to join this exciting new endeavor of leveling up in community and spirituality. So inspiration is what we want. We want to keep those antennas up. We want to be in the receptive mode, receiving the clear ideas, and then following that inspiration. We talked about that in November. The feminine energy of receiving the idea, the masculine energy of taking action, thrusting outward into the world with physical action, this physical realm that we're in, taking the non-physical and making it manifest, making it physical. Starts with an idea, starts with a thought, then becomes a physical, tangible manifestation. So we want inspiration. We want to follow that inspiration. We want to be clear, and we want to take action on the inspiration. And I know with this 369, it's all about creative energy. It's all about enlightenment. That 9 energy can create a channeling experience for you. I've written the most beautiful, intense, powerful poetry when I've been in a 9 energy. It just flows right out of me, like through the crown chakra, like a water slide, out my hand onto the pen, and I'll read it and I'll go, holy shit, that's amazing. That's so good. Where did it come from? Where did this creative thing come from? And it's just, that 9 energy will just poof it right up. So I'm really excited to finish my creative project, because I know that 9 energy is going to help me just channel more into the project. Can't wait. Okay. So we want inspiration. What we need, is this crooked? I feel like it's kind of not. Tell me guys if that looks okay. Did I do this wrong? It's looking weird. No, that looks right. Okay, what we need. Woo! Love these cards so much. Blossoming. Oh, it's so much prettier in daylight. I wish you could see the colors better. It's a little bit of warm lighting in here right now. So, blossoming is what we need. We need to remember that we are in a state of becoming more and more. There's so many colors and layers here. There's so many layers of self-discovery as we evolve and expand into more and more and more of ourselves. So remember that there's no end to our expansion. We're always in that state of unfolding and becoming, and know that there's more that's waiting for you. That expansion, again, this is what it's saying right now, is that expansion has been waiting for you to take things to the next level and really, really line up with that quantum leap energy that we had with the 11 and the eclipse. Blossoming, more of you is summoning you forward to become the full fruition, your true authentic self, to fulfill your soul's mission, your dharma, which I've been posting about in the Soul Wisdom group, your destiny, because if you look at your numerology, you have a destiny number. You came here to have an experience. The destiny is what you're working towards, that fulfillment. And we can talk about that in a private session, of course, if you want to know your specifics. So what we get is our next card. Oh, that's beautiful. Gratitude. What a perfect time of year. Gratitude. And 9 is such a beautiful energy for gratitude, because it does look at the big picture and it sees all of the abundance that you have in your life. And it feels and senses all the wisdom. That wisdom is right there inside you. So there's so much to be grateful for, especially we look back at the end of the year and we want to be able to sum up all the good things that happened. We're just coming off of Thanksgiving. We want to recognize that there is beautiful growth, like I said earlier, and beautiful lessons, even through some things that are considered challenges or painful experiences. There's so much we can take from everything that we've gone through. It's making us become more of who we really are. So stepping into that gratitude place, the 8 energy is about empowerment, but the shadow side of 8 is that victim mentality. And so the opposite of feeling like a victim is feeling grateful for the experience. And again, 8 can go lack mentality, but that's the shadow side. But then the gift of the 8 is that abundance. So when you're grateful, you are truly feeling into your abundance that is always there for you. And you're recognizing the abundance and you're calling in more of it, because you get more of what you focus on. The focus card. So gratitude journals are awesome. Highly recommend that practice of writing 3 things a day at minimum of what you're grateful for. Speaking your truth with the 3 energy of how grateful you are to the people in your life. I'm so grateful for all of you, and thank you so much for tuning in and for sharing with me feedback that these live streams have helped to uplift you or enlighten you in some way. Well, thank you to everyone who's worked with me one-on-one. That support means more to me than I can ever express. Thank you for being vulnerable with me and allowing your opening up your life to me so that I can help support your growth. It means the world to me, because there's nothing more that I want to do than nurture and heal and support others. And serve others in that way. All right, blessing to remember, because it's going to be pitch dark. I'm going to just keep rambling with this 3 energy. Blessing to remember from the Blissful Knowing Inner Guidance cards. Oh my gosh, there is a blessing in this situation. I love this. Because I'm like, it's our blessing to remember that this is a blessing. Okay, and I've been saying that this whole time, that whatever we've been through has served us. Everything serves the greater whole of who you are in one way or another. Truly, truly, from the higher perspective, everything serves. There's the doorbell. That's my delivery. So there is a blessing in this situation. Your current circumstances are a blessing in disguise. The benefits of this occurrence may not be obvious right now, but they will be revealed in time. Assigning a positive meaning to the situation will assist you in deriving the most positive effect from it. There is that bigger picture enlightenment, knowing that if you can't see it right now, you will eventually be able to zoom out and look back at this pivotal time in your life and say, that's why that happened that way. Now that I can look back, I can see that it happened in the most beautifully, divinely orchestrated way. It needed to happen. And I wouldn't be who I am now if it didn't occur. So, blessing to remember is everything's a blessing. That's pretty funny. Sync-alicious. Life's not happening to you, it's happening for you. And really, technically, it's happening through you, because your higher self knows what's going to fulfill you the most. You're going to get, sometimes it looks like it's not what you want, but it is what you need, because what you need is what is going to fulfill you. Your higher self knows. Your higher self has been keeping track of your preferences. It knows the path of least resistance to get you where you need to be in a place of greatest fulfillment. Especially when it comes to your Dharma, it will keep you on track. And if you are getting off track, it will put you back on track, you guys. It will put you back on your path. One way or another, it will get you there. It can be easy or it can be challenging, depending on how much you resist getting back on that path, that expansion that you've already created for yourself. Don't stay small. Don't settle. Don't shrink. Don't give up your dreams. Everything's waiting for you. Everything's in the penthouse waiting for you to come up there, raise that frequency, and get in the penthouse so you can see it all. It's all there. All right, last card, challenge to embrace. Oh my gosh, togetherness. I love this. Challenge to embrace togetherness. That's what I'm trying to create, people. My challenge to embrace is let's create a community of healing and support and nurturing and sharing and upliftment and lots of knowledge and wisdom that wants to come through me all the time, like multiple times a day. Sometimes I just want to jump on and be like, hey guys, I had this major epiphany. Hey guys, I just saw this thing and it was a symbol in my life and now I know what it means and it was really important and life's always speaking to us. So I want to create that with you guys. Those of you that are feeling that you want to create that with me. Togetherness. Let's create a family of frequency. My good vibe tribe. We all know each other beyond this lifetime, and we are here to co-create again in this lifetime to elevate our consciousness, expand our consciousness, and therefore, as a direct result of our expansion, create ripple effects and help the collective to raise its frequency so we can all ascend and build the new earth together. Together is the word. Yay! We all have a part to play here in this ascension, guys. All right, so that's our challenge to embrace, togetherness. And that togetherness starts with first connecting with yourself, with your higher self. It's you and your higher self have to have that initial togetherness because the most important relationship in your life needs to be the one with you and you, between you and you. Your primary relationship is always going to be between you and you. You need to get yourself connected. That was a song in the 90s, Stereo MCs. Get your antenna up, receive that clear guidance and that clear inspiration. And if that inspiration is saying, yes, I want to be part of the Good Vibe Tribe, collective, beautiful healing community that wants to be born, then head over to the Good Vibe Tribe group. Good Vibe Tribe, private events hosted by Joy Cooper Swick. There's like a lot of other groups that start with the Good Vibe Tribe that were the actual events that we held. So this is the main group, and it's got, the profile pic is the Blissful Knowing cards. Oops, so you will recognize it. It's like a rainbow of spectrum of the cards. So I'll link everything below. Anyway, I'm so excited to see who of you wants to be part of the group, part of the community, and wants to go on this journey with me, hopefully all throughout next year, of this private 7 energy where we're going to get a little more intimate and unplug a little bit from the main hubbub of Facebook and just kind of create a little nurturing space for ourselves. A little cave of sorts with really good vibes, a crystal cave with super high frequency little bubble that we create when we get together. I love it. Shane is on board. Yay! Yay, yay, yay. All right. I think that's everything, guys. Thank you again for your support of the blissfulknowing.com. Would love to connect with you for a private session. There's so much to discuss. This 9 energy is ripe for enlightenment. The 3 energy is ripe for communication. So let's have an enlightened chat. That's what a session always is. Prime time in December for us to connect for that. And because the energy is shifting after December 6th, we are bringing in not only that new universal energy of 7, you guys are all bringing in a new personal energy for the year. It's already coming in after December 6th, along with your new personal energy of December. It's like an energetic soup, guys. It's a lot, but I can break it down with you in a session so we can look at all these kaleidoscopes of vibrations that are affecting you right now. But just know that after the 6th, things are going to start to feel a little different for those of you that are energetically sensitive and you notice shifts. We're bringing in the 7 energy of 2023, but we're also bringing in a new personal energy. So I will be bringing in my personal energy of 9, which again is brotherhood and being of service to humanity, which is why I want to create this community while we're still in the 6th year of community. Yes, yes, yes. I want to serve the community. Woo! I think I got it all. So I will comment below. We made it, guys. We made it through a live stream with clear audio. That's another indicator that I personally am on the right track. No more resistance, no more static. I am doing what my soul mission has been waiting for me to line up with. So yay, love it. Happy holidays to you guys. I don't think I'll be back on, but you never know. I will go with my inspiration because there's a lot of chatty energy in December. So if I'm meant to come back on, I will, because I want to break down some more of these energies as we shift past December 6th. But who the heck knows? I just follow guidance from my higher self. So whatever I'm supposed to do, I'm going to do. But I do really want to jump on a lot more, just in a more private, intimate setting. So that's going to be really fun, guys. Can't wait to see you there, those of you that feel the call. All right. Thank you, and have a beautiful holiday season. Am I going to see you till next year? Am I going to even come on publicly next year? I don't know. Embrace the unknown. I love you. Hope to see you in the Good Vibe Tribe private event group so we can figure out how to build our community. Thank you. Bye, guys.